Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm carrying on with ELEX, and I've decided to take up a different quest because I really wasn't making much headway anywhere else. And I'm trying to catch up with the guy who stole my armor. I noticed that he's not that far down this road. Oh. Gosh, he's almost killing me. Damn. Whew. So like stuff like that, I'm still getting like really beat up by those types of enemies, but uh shitty, another one? God damn it. Oh. So we're getting into some different terrain here. A little bit of sand. A little bit of a hotel here.
Greetings from the fiery heart of Magland, as the god Kalan has protected us from the downfall until this day.
That man, he's the one I saw on the mountain. The one who took my armor.
Oh, I don't own a sword.
So we meet again.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you want from me?
My equipment, my armor.
Hey, watch the blade. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are the things you stole from me?
Stole? Stole? Hey, just relax there, okay? We can talk everything over calmly without the need for accusations. I'll get you a drink at the fort, yeah? What do you say?
A drink won't pay for the equipment and armor you stole, you asshole.
Shit! You're him? How did you survive? Honestly, I didn't think I was stealing. I thought it was salvage. I thought you were dead.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Is this going to be a flashback or?
Shit, what happened here? You think Baxter did this?
No, look at the blast marks. This was Alb's.
Fuck. You think they're still around?
Could be. I heard there's an Alb commander moved into this area.
Then let's get the fuck out of here.
You can't run from those guys. They want you dead, you're dead.
All ELEX to the hybrid.
Shit.
Is that him?
Hey man, you can have the ELEX. We'll get out of here.
We're just here to look for this guy. We've seen what we need to, so we can go back to the Duke. No trouble, yeah?
The Duke is irrelevant. All must bow to the hybrid, or die.
You don't want to do this.
The hybrid's will shall be served.
Okay. I don't know why they inserted that in that specific spot. That seemed totally unrelated to the conversation I was just having. So I'm a little confused by that.
Just tell me where my armor is.
And then we're back
Hey,
to this.
Before you start threatening me, remember who you are and where you are. You're an Alb. An Alb commander. Your own people will want you executed. And so will all the factions if they find out who you are. So calm down and stop drawing attention to yourself.
Who would believe you even if you live long enough to be believed? I want my armor back. You're going to give it to me.
Yes, I got that. But you have to help me first. You see, I've got some people after me. I need some help dealing with them.
I'm here for my armor.
I don't have it. I sold it off.
Sold it to who?
You have to understand it's gone.
Did you steal from these people too?
You were a dead man. You can't steal from a dead man. And surely that's how you want me to remember it. That you're dead. You don't want people to know you're alive.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm saying we could help each other. You don't need the Albs or anyone chasing you. And I need to get these guys off my back.
You left me to die after stealing from me. Why shouldn't I leave you to die?
You're an Alb, a fighter, but you don't know the world outside of Zakor like I do. I know how people think.
You think I need lessons in psychology?
Lessons in psychology? Just listen to yourself, man. You don't even talk like real people do. You'll get cheated, betrayed, and that's if no one figures out who you are.
I don't need you.
You haven't so far. You've got lucky. You might be an expert in war, Commander, but trust me, out there, you're a beginner. You need someone with a flair for business. Someone who can sniff trouble before you hit it.
These guys who are after you, are they the reason you left it down?
Yeah. And finding your stuff gave me the funds to clear out before they caught up with me. So I came back here into the desert. Seems we're both on the run, hey? Partners in crime? You help me, I help you.
Well, good. Let's assume I am buying this nonsense.
Come with me into the fort. That's like the Outlaws HQ here in Tabar.
And when we get there?
You can help me get in. There are some things there I have to sort out, but I'll have a lot of trouble trying to get in alone. It won't take long to get what I need.
What is it you're planning to steal?
Steal? That was just one time, and I thought you were dead. Look, there's some guy put a price on my head. A full contract with my name on it, and I don't know who it is or why they done it. I mean, I'm Ray, lovable Ray. Who wants to kill Ray? Well, someone does, and I have to find out who it is before I get a bullet in my head.
And you really don't know who put a price on your head?
Yeah. I mean, no. That's part of what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I'm Ray. Happy Ray. Friendly Ray. The guy you want at your campfire, Ray. There's not a crew I've worked for didn't want me back.
And yet someone wants you dead.
Exactly. And for what? It's not like I've stolen anything big enough to get someone this pissed with me. Present company accepted.
So you really think I'll forgive you and help out?
Hey, wow. Losing the ELEX has brought out your emotions. But think, I can help you. And I can't pay you back for that equipment if I'm dead. It's in your interest to help me out.
All right. But don't make me regret it.
Hey, people can say what they want about you iceblocks, but there's a heart hidden somewhere under that cold skin. Well, at least a while after you come down from ELEX.
Get out of here before I change my mind.
I am already gone. I'll wait on you at the entrance to the fort. We are gonna do good things together. Just don't take too long, okay?
Alright, so finally caught up with that guy. A little disappointed he didn't have our equipment. But that's life. I wonder what we have in here. It looks like we have a full diner.
Protection for all those who give themselves. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Nobody was getting through. There was complete chaos on the roads. We're turning around and taking the inland path. They're saying to stick to higher ground in case of tsunamis, but that's gonna take too much time.
To all roads who are listening, follow my example and join with the forces of Ignadan. The threat from the north, the curse of the Alps must be eliminated. We must all choose sides in the battles to come. Make sure you choose the side that counts. No There's service coming to you.
Maybe a chest in here. To me, that doesn't sound like the sound a rat makes when it dies. Ooh, what is that? Woodlice meat soup recipe. Good. Oh, another recipe. Instructions to make scrap scanner. Okay. So a few worthwhile
No,
things.
I'm not good enough for that.
My dear fellows, I am so deeply sorry to keep you waiting. Tonight, she is beautiful.
ELEX has seeped into the bones of our world and bones of our creatures, twisting them into new, unnatural forms. If ELEX does this to animals, Can you imagine what it will do to
Another
you?
soup recipe.
Look after your DNA. Stay
Good.
safe from mutation. Stay away from ELEX. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
Okay, I want to go to this campfire. Sweet. So this one I can actually make. Resist radiation plus 20. Okay. For 60 seconds. So I have come across radiation in the past, but just for a second because it started to kill me right away. I don't think I'm gonna make any until I actually need some. Well, maybe I'll just make one. Just in case I need it. Good. Let's check out some of these other letters that we just received. Waitress journal. Ooh, Sandy is a son of a bitch and I'm gone. Gone as soon as I have enough money to find a better job. I'm not reading that whole thing. Whatever. Tips for surviving in Travar. Rule number 1, don't get lost. Rule number 2, if you do get lost, don't panic. Rule number 3, take toilet paper with you. If you don't have any, cloth and water will do. Number 4, long clothing. Those guys and girls in the fort with their short clothes wouldn't last 2 days out here. You lose too much water with exposed skin. So, honestly, that's not going to affect us in any way, I'm sure. We don't use the bathroom, we don't get hungry, and we certainly don't have any effects from being in sunlight. Alright. So, let's check out this hotel in a little bit greater detail. Ooh, a fast travel. I'm gonna give a quick save here because we got a lot accomplished in this little trip. All right.
Desperate times lead to desperate action. But don't be fooled by the lie.
Oh shit. Who are you? Oh, tough motherfucker. Good thing I just saved. Oh. No way I'm gonna beat this guy in a fight. Oh. Whew. Shit. Yikes. Honestly, this is the best I've done against an enemy in a long time. So.
Come to the family of Calamity. Come to it. This is me, Ferber, broadcasting from orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there.
Shit. Oh, he gets up and like pounces on me. You know, that dodge roll takes way too much stamina. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing? What the fuck, guys? Work this shit out. That's unbelievable. Either I'm locked on or I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Okay, so that was not worth it at all. I basically ran through all my potions fighting him, and I got like nothing in return. Alright. Come on, goddammit, jump. Oh! Shit. Back the fucking camera up. Fuck's sakes. Nah, we're not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was just not worth it. I have to say, like, the combat in this is exceedingly difficult. It's actually very frustrating because they don't have the details of it worked out. Like, I go to take a drink of something and suddenly I'm like, the controls are all reversed and I'm walking backwards into the enemy instead of being locked onto the enemy because I'm still like, I'm locked on but I'm not locked on, and that has to get worked out. Like, you can't release a game like that. You just can't. So, sounds like I'm complaining a lot about this game. I am having fun with it. It is a good game, and there's lots of like interesting stuff with it. But if you're expecting like The Witcher 3 kind of combat, or any kind of combat that's well worked out, you're gonna be disappointed. Alright, so I think we've got as far as we could with this little mission. He said he was going to meet us somewhere. This map as well pisses me off every time I open it. Every single time I open this map, it pisses me off. Every single time. It may not look like it, but this little thing that, like, to move it, doesn't work. Okay, especially if you get near more than one data point. It like sucks into the data point, and then the graphics can't like keep up, because actually the background of it is real time, and then you have like this overlay of the menu, and that doesn't work. So shouldn't have included it that way. If it didn't work that way, you should have had it so that it was like a pause menu, so that it actually worked. But no, that's not what they did. Alright, so okay, I have no idea what that mission actually is. Okay, I think that I did get the location of this base. So, wow, it's quite a ways up north. Oh, traveling merchant. Yeah, let's go back and talk to Duras and see what he has to say, because I have spoken to all the contacts that he had for the murder investigation we were doing earlier. So I'm going to be able to wrap that up, or at least take it in the new direction that it needs to go. But you can see how the enemies are like extreme.
About Ascor's murder. Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Ascor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Ascor are both eligible to be paladins?
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Ascor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside Edan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
There was no one there to say he was at his post. And of all the suspects, he knew Ascor the best.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis. Baron knew Ascor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
And then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
What do you think we'll find there?
Who knows? But we don't have any evidence so far, so it feels like we should check this clue out.
Clue.
At least
There
we
is
can
no
tell
clue.
Ragnar that we did.
Why would Baron talk about that place if he had something to hide?
Since when have criminals been clever? And Baron's
I
not
don't
that smart.
Like this.
Maybe he just let something slip.
All right. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around, bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
That's weird. I'm starting to think it was Duras. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Not a lot, I don't have a lot of, no easy way over there. I'm just gonna truck it, I guess. That'd be really fucked up if it actually was Duras that murdered that guy, because we have traveled with him quite a bit at this point, and I don't know if it matters, but he frowns upon just about everything. Like, he doesn't want any rule breaking. He is a little bit quick to the sword, though, I've noticed, because there has been times where he interrupts conversations. You're like, oh, let's just get to the fight. Like, he doesn't hear anybody out. Spear. Ooh. Never had a spear before. I'm gonna take a look at that. Okay. Oh, steel harpoon tip. I can't, like, use it. It's ammo? Okay. Weird. There's like a harpoon gun around. Shit. This is like the back of their base. I shouldn't be back here. I'm gonna get it killed. What the fuck? Hidden casket? It's fucked up. Let's see.
My dear fellows, I am so deeply sorry to keep
That's
you
what I'm
waiting.
looking for.
Tonight, she is beautiful.
Dead seedling. Okay, that's very strange. Like, he specifically told me not to mess with it, but I wanted to see what's inside it. Dead seedling. This is very strange. So. See, right now, with this map, I'm unable to move the cursor at all. 100% unable to move it until I zoom. I have to zoom it out like that just to move it. Okay, so is this a small camp? So I'm going back to Duras with this casket anyway that I've opened, that he told me not to open, that I opened anyway. I have a feeling he's going to attack me.
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here, do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
This dead seedling was in the casket.
I told you not to interfere with the evidence.
Is that the seedling that disappeared on the night of the murder?
It could be. I'll take it now.
I solved your case for you, Duras.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside Goliad. And you spend all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murder him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
Okay. This is tough because he did save us in the woods. Sort of. I mean, why did this guy attack him? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's not ambitious. He didn't do it out of like jealousy or anything. I'm really not sure. Yeah. I can't let him frame someone else. Right? Like if he's gonna frame someone else for this, then I can't let that happen because he's essentially killing a second person who'll be executed for this. So that wasn't cool that he did that. I mean, this is tougher than yes or no.
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the Berserkers. Now I owe them more. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
You wanted to hide the dead seedling from me, and Berserker laws hold seedlings as sacred.
The laws forbid anyone from harming them on pain of death.
So why not tell Ragnar that Ascor had killed the seedling? Ascor was given a seedling to look after as part of his test. So why not tell Ragnar what happened? You could have taken him the seedling. You could have shown him the body. You could have admitted what happened. Instead, you let innocent men look guilty. You'd have let them face exile instead of you.
No, that's... I tried to close the investigation to point suspicion outside Goliath.
And what about Baron? And what about me? Baron and I both know the truth.
And I can see you won't let me have the chance I need.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
Bizarre. Alright, so it looks like I also leveled up there. Which is always welcome. Let me check my weapons here, because I do have a weapon I'd like to use. This iron hammer. And I need 38 strength in order to use it. Okay. God damn it. No, I don't want to do that yet. I mean, the attack is not that great compared to my other swords anyway. What do I have? The hatchet is 30 damage by itself. I mean, it's okay, but to take up the whole level up, I don't think I'm going to do that. I will take 1 point. It's kind of a bland level up, but I think it's better than hammering it all into strength. And some perks. Attack attack strength I could raise this way too if I find the right trainer. Good eater could be worthwhile getting that as well. Alright, let's continue on with this confusing story that we have here. So Duras there is the murderer we've been looking for. I mean, he has reasons for doing it, but stupid reasons, and covering it up was pretty stupid too. But he seems to be the one who did it, and he admits as such, but he's got this convoluted story about how it all came about.
You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Ascor's murder?
Yes. Ascor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Ascor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
I have some information about Ascor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
The murderer isn't anyone from Goliath.
How do you know this?
None of the suspects had a clear motive or opportunity. It makes sense that it was an outsider. There is a war on, after all.
So why was Ascor killed?
For the seedling. My guess, it was a simple robbery. Ascor refused to hand over the seedling and was killed for it.
So Ascor died honorably, defending the seedling? I had started to hear grumblings about Ascor, but defending a seedling to the death, that is the man I knew. You stand for the law, and you see good men die for it. So we have an answer. There would never be a good result to this tragedy. But knowing that this foul murder was not committed by one of our brothers is as much as I could hope for. I will consider this matter closed. My thanks to you and to Duras for bringing me this closure. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter. I am surprised you solved this before Duras.
About my support. How am I doing?
Drogue put in a good word for you. But you impressed the wrong man. Others have paid for taking his word before now. You will need more than his word to gain promotion. I hear you failed Angram's test. You found Rogar and reported that to us. That speaks to your character. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Born was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. He has spoken up for you. You made quite an impression on the workers. Arnir says you were a great help to him. My wife seems to hold you in great favor. I have heard you uncovered a cleric and brought him to justice. That action carries a lot of weight. You did well. It seems you weren't able to find the stolen ELEX for Caldrum. All told, I am pleased with you. You have done a lot to help the people here. You have earned a just reward. You have proved a friend to the Berserkers. I think you should consider joining us. Think about it. Maybe someday, when you're ready, we will teach you about our magic. First, though, I'm expecting you to bring me a report from one of the other cities. And with your abilities, that shouldn't be difficult for you.
Honestly, not sure if I should join the Berserkers right now or hold off.
I'm ready to join the Berserkers.
Are you going to get me the report I asked for? I told you that I need that
Oh,
information.
shit. Okay.
So don't stand
enough.
around and waste my time.
So I still can't join them until I finish his mission. Fair enough. I guess it basically forces me to interact with those other two cities before I make a decision about. Again, this fucking map is fucking broken. Before I make a decision about whose faction I join. So I think this is the cleric city, and then it might be over here. Yeah, it might be this over here. Because this again, I see this blue fast travel thing, but I can't get my cursor to go over to it. So I actually can't fast travel to that location because the map is too broken to actually let me do that, which is really, really frustrating. Like, things in this game are actually just broken and they don't work, so... Ugh. Anyway, oh, it's done. Good. I think he's meeting me outside that city, so let's take a look. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Huh. That's quite a trip. I don't know if I'll be able to make that. What else do we have kind of going on? Okay, well if I do that, then... Like, I've been here, I could go inside the city and take a look around. Or... Yeah, I think this is probably the next thing I should do is take a look around this city. And we'll, see what I can find there. Do I want to grab some perk points before I do that? Like Good Eater or I think it might be attack strength that helps me the most. I wish everyone in this game would stop blowing their nose too. It's grossing me out. Healer. I think there was a guy down here.
Stay alert out there.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Yeah, it would be great to have a shield. I haven't had a shield yet. It might help out. I think I can use my a shield with the axe, but I'll have to check that out. Alright, let's see if I do have a shield that I can pop up. Fuck, this menu takes forever.
What are you doing with that damn technology?
Just like annoying me more and more all the time. Shit. Are you serious? I actually have to have that quick slotted somewhere. I can't imagine why I would have to have that quick slotted somewhere. Anyway, good. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can't find somebody who can train me.
Why are you in here?
I guess it probably doesn't help that it's nighttime.
Who's prowling around out there?
He's up, lady. Jesus.
There's
Heed the
nothing
laws.
here for you.
That's all we ask.
Get out of here.
Heed the laws. That's all we
You
ask.
asked for it.
Hey, hey, ease up, lady. Shit. Fuck. I've never had them attack me for just like standing around their house before. God damn it. I don't want to do all that again. It's fucking stupid. How bad is it? Ah, balls. Alright, well, I'll cut it off here. I'm going to run around and do all that stuff again. I'll save you watching me repeat myself, and we'll pick it up next time. Thanks for watching.